What's going on, everybody? It's your boy L Dog back in the building, man. Larry Reactions. Y'all already know what time it is, man. So, just got back from seeing A Quiet Place Day One. Um, this was good. This was a solid addition to the franchise. It is a prequel, as everybody knows. Really good. This one is more nerve grinding. It's more tension in this one than the previous two. Like real shit. I the only thing I wish they would have went more into the origin of the creatures, because obviously we know they're not from Earth. So maybe maybe in the future movies they'll go more into that. But this movie, this was good. This was really good. The main character, Lapio Nikita. Anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about. Her name is Sam, and Sam has a terminal illness. She's in a hospice center, so she does. She has a daily routine where she does like group therapy and you know stuff like that. And from the jump, from her introduction, I liked her from the jump. Her sarcasm, her down to earth behavior, but she kind of a bit of an asshole. I can get with that. So the the manager guy of the hospice place, or one of the managers, I guess, he organizes the trips that they take and stuff like that, as a group. And he was begging her, basically begging her to go on a trip with them. That they were taking a field trip to the city, and they were going to see a show. And he was like, you're gonna like it, blase, blase, blase. Please, Sam, please, want you to go. And she was like, okay, whatever, I'll go. So they end up going. They go to the city, and they sit there, and while they're watching the show, when they go in, before the show even starts, you see Digimon Hansu. You see him, his wife, and his son sitting in front of them. And I was wondering where they gonna work him in at. He was in the second one. But it's a small little scene, but he's in it. He makes cameos through the film. Uh, so when the show is over, she goes to like a little corner store, or whatever like that, and gets like a candy bar or some shit like that. And all of a sudden, in the background, outside, you see like army jeeps, and it's like sirens going off and shit. It's just it's more noise. It's more going on in New York City than usual. You know what I'm saying? It's enough. It's enough for you to notice. But people just going about their day. They're not really paying no mind to it. So the group organizer, he comes out. He was like, he gets a call from the manager from the hospice building, telling them that, hey, it's something going on in the city. You need to get the group together, and y'all need to come back now, right now. Uh, so she he tells Sam, you know, we're going back. We're getting back on the bus. Sam was like, no, we're going to get pizza here in the city. And she mentioned that before she left. Something about getting pizza. It was something, it's something so small and so insignificant. But obviously it's got more of an emotional meaning to her. You already catching it. It's something about she has to go get this pizza in the city. Pizza. Pizza. And all this shit's going on. I mean, pizza. And he telling her that no, we're not gonna do that. We have to get the group. We're gonna get the group on the bus, and we're gonna go back to the hospice center. That's it. It's dangerous. We don't need to be here right now. So she gets back on the bus and she pouting or whatever like that. Everybody else start getting back on the bus. They looking back. They looking in the sky, and you see look like little meteorites just coming into the Earth's atmosphere. I mean, just blazing across the sky. And then one of them hits real nearby, and it's like this big ass explosion. It knocks Sam way back into the front of the fucking bus. I mean, knock her ass completely out. She wakes up, it's smoke, it's everything's covered in smoke. She can't even see a few feet in front of her. And then all of a sudden, the smoke starts to clear, and you start seeing the fucking creatures. They call them death angels. And man, seeing them, getting a deeper look of when they first landed on Earth, especially in a city like New York, it's so noisy and shit, and all the people everywhere. People was getting murked. I'm talking about, bruh. These motherfuckers was not playing. They tell you be quiet, you shut the fuck up, or you out of here. Y'all already know. Y'all already know the rules from the previous two movies. I'm just saying. But man, this was nerve wracking. The tension, it was, I mean, and I know you hear it all the time. You can cut the tension with a knife, but this took the tension to a whole new level. It did. But this movie was like for the character Sam, it was like her last rites. She knew she had a terminal illness. She knew she was gonna die, and she knew it was coming soon. And she wanted that pizza, and getting that pizza from Harlem was something that her and her dad had did. So you already knew what was gonna end up happening eventually in the movie. And it was real emotional. It was an emotional movie. It took like a real different take for this franchise from the previous two movies, and it was good. It was good. Not saying it took away from the the Death Angels doing their thing and being quiet. It had the suspense. It had everything. If you're going to check out something this weekend, make sure you go check out A Quiet Place Day One. You will not be disappointed. I promise you. I promise you. It's good. It's sad. It's sad and it's emotional. It's a tearjerker. It I heard some people in the theater, they was kind of, it's sad, but it was great. This was really good. I'm really proud that they succeeded in doing a movie like this with this kind of franchise. I mean, it was really good, and I'm hoping they don't stop. I'm hoping they keep it going and get more into the origin of why these creatures are here on Earth. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, y'all let me know down in the comments if y'all go check this movie out, and make sure y'all like and subscribe. God bless the Fed. Whoa.